The Sail West project is a project that's been initiated to develop the marine tourism potential of the northwest of Ireland and the west coast of Scotland. So it's a project that's bringing together partners here in the Republic of Ireland, in Northern Ireland and in Scotland with a common aim of identifying the marine resources that we possess, of looking at ways of developing those marine resources and promoting it to the broader world out there in order to develop the tourism impact for the region as a whole. Well, I suppose from our point of view here in Donegal, marine tourism has been something that we've put an awful lot of emphasis on for the past number of years, and it's something that we were developing on a county basis. We're always looking at cross-border opportunities, and the Interreg programme has enabled us to form partnerships and to initiate and to implement projects on a cross-border basis. I suppose I see more opportunities rather than challenges here. What's become evident to us is that there's an awful lot that we can learn from each other. We know that there's an awful lot of experience, say in Scotland, that we wouldn't have had direct access to up to now, but which now have access to, and we'd hope that there could be shared learning, that there are things that we're doing here and there are things in Northern Ireland that can be shared.
North Ayrshire Council, I think, has for some time recognised that marine and sailing, marine coastal facilities and activities plays an important part in the economy of our area generally. Now, Largs is an important part of our area, and what we're trying to do here is provide economic benefit to the area and the Largs and Cumbria area. And sailing infrastructure and this particular project we see as being a big contributor to that community.
The main feature of the project, as far as Largs is concerned, is the launching facility, which involved a new 50-metre wide slipway and dinghy parking area for up to 200 boats, which allows us to cope with large fleets for World Championships and other international championships. In a larger sort of perspective, we'd like to see a lot of the competitors that come to our events coming back to visit again, perhaps sailing on the waters that they've sailed in under less stressful conditions, where they go cruising perhaps, or generally just sightseeing around the Scotland in general. The economic benefit from this event alone, we've estimated at around £1 million, and that's just to the local economy. We think there'll be a lot more than that we won't be able to measure as people go further afield and tour Scotland.
All reaction from everybody has been extremely positive, and not only positive but complimentary, because they believed that the construction work was going to be more problematical, more damaging than it actually has been. Now, from the sailing fraternity, they very quickly latched onto the benefits of it and very quickly recognised that it was a very much better amenity than had been there previously.
At 7 Degrees West, we provide short-term day charters for up to 10 people, going and seeing tourist sites on the Clyde and viewing the west coast of Scotland from the sea. Seafaring tourism and tourism in general is really very, very important, not just for the west coast and for Northern Ireland. We here have a reputation of spawning probably, if not the best sailing grounds within the world, certainly the second best. And we've got to maintain that. It's always easy to get to the top of the pile, but it's not so easy staying there. And the money and the funding that will enable people to go forward and see the beauty as far as the tourism is concerned, and have a look at venues and enjoy what we have to offer with the input of Sail West can't be anything but positive for everybody.
The businesses really do depend on getting that trade in somewhere between May and September. If we fail to attract tourists and not provide the proper facilities and services for tourists, we will fail our local businesses. So it's really important that we do provide proper modern facilities and attractive facilities. So generally, when we've talked about and publicised our involvement with Sail West and the project that we're going to carry out, it's just been total delight. And I'm so looking forward to continuing to work with our partners to the marketing campaign and to seeing the results of that, all the good results I think that we're going to get from that. And I'm seeing this very much as stage one of the Sail West project. I think what you'll see in the future is us creating a good, strong Sail West brand.
It's going to have a beneficial impact on the communities, because what we're talking about here is sustainable development based on a natural resource that's environmentally friendly, and that's going to have not just economic benefits but also social and cultural benefits for the participant communities, because as well as developing facilities for visitors, they're also going to be there for the local population. We're not just coming together for the duration of this project for the next 3.5 years. The real success of this will be the work that we'll be doing together in 5 and in 10 years' time.